most extreme lawyer?
It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Something's gonna happen to me, isn't it?
Look at this.
Oh, there it is.
Look at me. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Nice to meet you. Very cool name. I'll be honest. Can you call me an ambulance?
Seriously hurt by an 18-wheeler?
Yeah, I think you know that's happened. I think you're aware that's happened.
I hammer insurance company for you.
For me? What? No, I needed that. How am I gonna pay this bill?
An 18-wheeler ran a red light. My client fractured his arm and leg.
I don't need to know that. I feel like that's like an attorney-client thing.
I got him $196,000 in his pocket.
Well, that's how they get you, isn't it? All right, you're hired.
I'm waiting.
Hey, well, watch your tone. I already said. Some people. So I bet you're wondering who that was that just fictionally compressed my ribcage in the last shot. Well, to tell you that, we've got to take a trip to the Lone Star State of Texas, where everything is bigger
Texas
and better.
Hammer. What is that?
To trucks,
I'm guessing
podcasts,
is
McMansion to normal house ratios, and yes, even TV lawyers. And that, my friends, is where Jim Adler
TV
comes
lawyer?
into the picture. I'm sure you've all had the experience of seeing, TV lawyers on like daytime TV, at least here in America. Well, Jim Adler is that, but XXL. He goes by the epic nickname, the Texas Hammer. And actually, he's one of the first people to ever pioneer this style of like aggressive lawyer ad. I've been looking into him, and honestly, he really has produced some of the most amazing works of television advertising I've ever seen. So let's take a look and see if any of them can convince me I need a personal injury lawyer. If he really is that good, I should have my credit card in hand by the end.
True.
Let's take a look.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Most insurance companies won't pay without a fight. No matter how bad the wreck is, their goal is to pay you less. And what do?
Well, I know it's not respect personal space. Can I get a bit of distance here? I appreciate the vigor, but still.
I hit hard. My client had a traumatic brain injury.
Jim, watch out. Okay, if you keep doing that, you might get a traumatic brain injury. I don't know what it is. He's like oversharing about this. It doesn't feel like a relevant detail, telling me about the state of your client's brainstem. It just feels like some annoying kid on the playground telling me about something I didn't ask to know. Just like, the Stegosaurus is the best dinosaur because it has spikes on its tail. Look, it's cool, man. I'm just happy that you are that excited about it.
I got him
it's got passion.
$1,500 in his pocket.
Damn, all right. That's a pretty nice payout.
Yeah.
I might not remember what the money's for, what it is.
Too soon.
Rich.
Too soon, John. Too soon.
Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. I am.
Jesus, dude.
I am unstoppable.
I'm not going to not believe a person in that position. I just, at a gut level, I get a sort of feeling that I shouldn't really disagree with whatever you're saying.
Bad 18-wheeler wreck? Seriously injured? Debt piling up? Can't work?
Get it.
Oh my God.
Are you performing a heist? What the hell?
Like manifesto. You trying to get people riled up or something? You keep getting hit by cars? You've been given a bad hand in life? You thinking maybe it's time to do something drastic? That's what I think. Sure, there might be something deep down telling
What is that, Terminator font?
Wrong, but you did agree to that highway robbery. And what, you want to look like a pussy?
Some insurance companies can be difficult.
Now, who is that? Who has just popped up here? The universe of Jim Adler, it's got a lot of characters. It's extensive.
Who is that, really?
To get it.
The manga.
We go at them where it hurts, in their greedy little pockets. Get it.
My God, this is ridiculous. Was business slow or something, guys? We needed a highway robbery to sell legal services to the public. Yellow Pages wasn't cutting it
if
anymore.
it works,
I like to think
why
this is
not?
really how they retrieve your money if you hire them, In fact, I think if it's not like this, I'm going to feel a bit scammed now. We might have to call that a bit of false advertising, Civil suit? What is that? Sounds frilly to me.
Yeah,
Just get the
know.
crowbar. So I bet you're
Yeah.
asking yourselves, who is the deputy to Jim Adler's sheriff here, Who exactly is this right-hand man? Well, you see, I'll tell you. That there is the Texas Hammer.
And I'm attorney Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Oh, yeah, Jim Adler's also the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Yeah, they're both the Texas Hammer? Now, what exactly
The
happened
Texas
here? I want
Hammers.
to know. Why do they both have to be the Texas Hammer? Was there some kind of argument behind the scenes and they couldn't settle it? Why couldn't have Bill been the Dallas Mallet or something?
The Dallas Mallet.
His full name is Bill Adler. He's got the same last name as Jim. I'm assuming that means he's Jim's son. Let's check, shall we?
Wait, you didn't know that beforehand?
It is the prodigal son. But that still doesn't really explain it, because the timing's a tad early, you know?
No, I think it's better to have two Texas Hammers. No, have them be two.
Cannot be contested.
No, have them both be hammers.
With one hammer?
Smash them with 2 hammers.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Now, when I pitched to you guys that I should be the 3rd Texas Hammer, right, you said that's no good, but I don't really buy it because you're doing a whole double trouble thing here. 2 heads are better than 1. I said 3 heads are better than 1. Triple trouble. I could be the 3rd Texas Hammer. I just really feel like I'm being steamrolled here, guys. I'm going to be the Texas Hammer. I'm going to win the Texas Hammer. I'm going to be the Texas Hammer. Can I be the Corpus Christi Wrench? And he's going to be the Texas
Corpus Christi Wrench.
That's why. Hold on.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I thought that was
do
one of my
you and your
phones.
phone. That there is a robocall. And you know who can help with that? Today's sponsor, Incogni. This kind of thing, my friends, is the handiwork of data brokers, digital ninjas that stealthily snatch up your information and sell it to the highest bidder. But they don't just use robocalls. They can also track you using people search sites to discover things like your car's license plate. Hold on, watch out for. Do you not see the ledge? That's a ledge! Oh my god! Furthermore, while you're browsing the web to find a doctor for the car crash, a digital snitch is lurking in the shadows. That's right. Even health insurance companies are in cahoots with the data broker mafia, sifting through your online crumbs for reasons to increase your rates. Enter Incogni, your digital protection against the data hoarders. Your personal data's own witness protection program. With Incogni, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You sign up, grant them access to defending your digital home, and then just kick back and enjoy the peace of mind. They'll keep you updated as they keep your data away from prying eyes. So you know what to do. Head on over to Incogni.com/JohnTron, punch in the code JohnTron, and bam, you're cruising with a 60% discount on an annual Incogni plan. Nice. That was honestly weird. Anyways, back to what I was talking about, Jim Adler.
Yeah, I came for that.
Previous showings were impressive. Keep in mind, the best is yet to come with this superstar, because he can do it en español. También.
Sorry, Jim.
También.
Martillo Tejano.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of legendary. He does all the Spanish-speaking advertisements himself, and it's just the most atrocious
Awesome.
Spanish-speaking accent I've ever
Absolutely
heard.
awesome.
You gotta give the man credit. He does it.
Yeah.
Adler.
Trabajar, ¿puedes ayudarme?
Por supuesto. Los martillaré. Soy Jim Adler, el martillo Tejano. Un carro golpeó a mi cliente por detrás.
Listen, they love him over there, and he would have honestly made a killing if they could understand what exactly he was trying to sell them.
Pero no hay dinero para usted. Jim Adler.
Listen, that's fair. Okay, it don't matter what side of the border you're on, you don't want to see this.
Nadie se mete conmigo y mi martillo.
No entiendo!
Damn.
But jokes aside, whatever he's doing is clearly working, because he has made a ton of these. Also, something I couldn't help but notice is Jim Adler clearly has some kind of affinity for dogs, because tons of his ads feature them, including this weird one where he's walking an 18-wheeler on a leash like it is a dog. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that one's about.
Yeah, neither do I.
Bad wreck with a company truck can bring out the worst in an insurance company.
I didn't want legal counsel, but now I do. Thank you to the dogs.
Terribly hurt. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. When greedy insurance companies cheat car wreck victims, I get angrier than a junkyard dog.
I like how he yells on the first line, then immediately quiets down because he doesn't want to like aggro the dog and make it go all crazy and bite him or something.
More like scared
Bark.
out of a.
Their attention.
Okay, it's all good again. You know, dog passed the vibe check. He's barking. I'm screaming. I tell you what, you could be good for my company. You want to join? Seeing as you're a dog, I got the perfect nickname for you. You could be the Texas Hammer.
I'm Jim Adams, the tough, smart lawyer. I love dogs. Dogs have been part of my family my whole life.
Thank you for that, Jim. Honestly, that was very touching. But
What's
I
up with
hate
the
to tell you, is this
3Z?
Alcoholics Anonymous?
Sometimes, though, it's hard to tell good dogs from bad dogs.
Okay, but what about this one?
Aww.
This one, Jim. This is not a good boy.
Armed and very dangerous.
What is that? I don't like that. Why are you over here scheming with each other like you know something I don't? And first of all, in context here in this situation, what could even be funny to both of you at the same time? At maximum,
Like
that's
what?
gonna be
They
hilarious
captured the
only
good dog,
one
but
of you.
leave the bad dog away?
Insurance may pay for your dog bite injuries. Throw me a bone, will you?
It was dog propaganda the whole time! I should have known! This is the last time I fall for it. But that is not all. Jim's firm is apparently prolific enough to the point where they've actually set up their own Law TV network starring Bill and Jim. Sounds important. We gotta see this.
Law TV News Network.
Welcome to Hammer TV. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, and this is...
Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer.
We're going to talk about traumatic brain injuries.
Oh yeah, baby! I've been waiting for this one. This is officially a good season of Law TV. Carcinogenic roof lining episode went ooh!
Let's see some of the questions that people ask about the most common causes of traumatic brain injuries, Bill.
Bill, come on, pick it up from here. This is obviously your domain looking at you, and I still love you. I'm still your pops. I just need you to explain to the audience out there what it's like to think in squares like you do.
Well, the most common thing we hear about traumatic brain injuries are, what is the cause of them?
Yeah, that's pretty hard to suss out. I don't know, Doc. Do you feel like maybe it had something to do with the way my mom would always give my brother his serving of dinner first most nights? Or do you think it had something to do with the lamp that fell on my head?
When I lift this hammer, my brain is telling me to do that. When I put this hammer down, my brain just told me to put it down.
I can't go against my brain. You should be happy my brain spared you. I have the will and the means to create a brain injury. And you can call my son Bill for representation once you have sustained that. But listen, Jim is a professional. You don't get to spend over $100 million on advertising over the years if you're not doing something right. So he's gonna do what he always has done over the years and adapt to a changing industry. That's right. Jim Adler's on TikTok, where his profile picture is the very current hot coquette meme. Everyone knows that. Relatable, right? Yes, I know what that means, definitely. That makes me want lawyer. This makes me want lawyer.
Makes you want lawyer.
The actual fuck.
I never understood why everyone goes on TikTok.
43,000 likes.
Damn.
So, I guess so.
Yeah,
Look at Bill Adler over here looking like he just hijacked Jimmy Kimmel's opening monologue.
I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer. Of course I'm not scared to jump on an 18-wheeler in our commercials.
Oh, wait, what? That's the end? Okay, honestly, good move. I see they're going for the humanizing, relatable approach, okay? He doesn't want to admit that he's also not scared in real life. That would make him way too cool and unapproachable. I mean, I get it. I don't want legal analysis from someone who's better than me.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of this nonsense about you being an Avenger.
I'm not the Avenger. I'm the Texas Hammer. A hammer is a more powerful weapon.
Oh, no. He's discovered the true extent of his powers. Jim, please, show restraint.
I hit hard.
He's the hammers.
Fearless justice.
I feel pretty damn good, to be honest, Mr. Adler, besides the fact that you just killed me. Here I go. Oh, by the way, great ads. If I get hit by an 18-wheeler, I'm definitely calling you. Just saying. Okay, here I go.
You know what? Fair.
All right, follow me, if I may. You're the Texas Hammer, right? You're the Texas Hammer. You gotta listen to me. This is what the kids are into these days. On TikTok and Instagram, it'd be more relatable to them if I were the Texas Hammer. Guys, you're not listening to me. Trust me on this.
I've never heard of a lawyer like that before, but gotta say, guy is pretty impressive. Damn, so much for advertisement and stuff like that. Crazy.